It's Week 8 of the NFL, and we're going to see Brian Thomas Jr. Busy man in the passing game. It's the Jaguars and the Packers, just ahead on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Dearness Johnson to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Quay Walker. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. 1st down throw, here's Love. Has it to his back, here's Josh Jacobs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. Love now. Caught by Jacobs. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Jaguars football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Etienne again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's pretty obvious this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
A first and goal pass, yeah, it can be an act of surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make second and goal much, much more difficult.
Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it'll be third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Lawrence working from the gun. Spin. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Motioning Watson left. Play fake, it's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at first down here. Takes the handoff, now Love. Able to get it to Reed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first and 10, here's Love. It's a Green Bay touchdown! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Jaguars and Christian Kirk headed back onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And now it's 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Lawrence looking to throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
They've run this 12-yard hot route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they make the stop with the 46. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Throwing now, off play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Thrown on first down, Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He finds space for a few yards that time. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. The Jags bringing out the dime look. 3rd down. Love from the gun. Toward the sideline and caught by Reed. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun now for Love. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars done running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Got Washington, it's complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Etienne Cooper there to make the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He's got Thomas on a slant. And he gets him around 6 there. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Connection made. Travis Etienne. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Etienne Cooper there to make the stop. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Davis there to grab it. And He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
That's taken in by Etienne. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Lawrence working from the gun. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Packers and receiver Jaden Reed set to take over once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room. Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Here's 2nd and 2. He's on the move. He's keeping it. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw. Here's Love. Able to get it to Reed. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Back to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Packers out in front. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And in the late stages of the first half, it's the Lions who are out in front. Jamison Williams, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll take the trip across Lake Erie to Cleveland to check in on the Browns at home at the Dog Pound. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Colts as that one's gone to halftime. It's C.J. Stroud with a couple of touchdown passes. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
An option give here to Etienne. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Jaguars in a punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Packers will take over possession. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. That's complete to Reed, out left. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go counter, it's Jacobs. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Love out of the shotgun. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, Man, did he make an impact play.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Love looking to pass. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And they take him down right along the 30.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Finding Davis. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
3rd and 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Jaguars.
They'll give. It's Etienne headed left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 20-yard line.
Here's Etienne on the give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Lawrence to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
A 36-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Got Washington, it's complete. He's got to gain a 6 there. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They bring Thomas in motion. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. They managed just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Nixon now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Packers all set to get back out there. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 36-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Packers.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Green Bay.
Throwing, Love. Reed's got it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. To the air with Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. He has the first and still going past the 35. And finally stopped at the 34. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Love to throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Washington now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First down throw, Lawrence. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Takes off right out of the read option. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 39-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's Lawrence. It's taken in by Washington. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Throwing now. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To throw. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. On now is Cook to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Looking to throw it. Completes this one to Kraft. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Here he is to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now to throw. He's got Watson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.